Hello everybody and welcome back to Fenton Forest Farm with me, CWATTYESO here in Farming Simulator 19 here on what is, I do believe, is it Friday? It's Friday, which means it should be sale day, but I don't know if I've got anything to sell. Oh well, actually we've got quite a bit to sell. We've got a lot of wheat, look. Got corn for days, got sugar cane. So there's quite a bit. We've got milk. Got plenty of milk, look. I've been transferring it from the dealership, shall we say. I've got nothing to harvest today at this point. So it looks like we're all ready to go. Got a bit of seeding we could do. And a couple of fields. Planted oilseed radish up on field 12, but there's I want to take a drive. We haven't used this machine much this series. In fact, we haven't used this machine at all. This truck, but I'm gonna have a drive over to the shop because I've bought some stuff. We've bought some stuff which we're going to be utilising. Because we've got all the field, we own up all the fields now. I do own all the fields. Field 16 is owned. I bought that, it got harvested, so I own it. So we're going to go and do that. It does need to be ploughed, unfortunately, as do most of the fields when I bought them. So the other farmers obviously don't prep their fields properly, because every field I've bought's needed me to plough it and that before I can do any planting around with it. But we'll have a drive. And like I say, I haven't used my truck, my lovely pickup truck, look, with my logo, my little avatar. Of course, could put my bacons on, of course. Emergency bacons. So, because obviously the operation is ramping up, we've got all the fields, I need more equipment. To stay on top of everything, I need more equipment, and I need a couple of, basically, areas where I can do a few different things. Just park this guy over here. Must remember I can't tab back to that. Because I've got it parked. So, what have I bought? Well, I've invested in a Horse Pronto seeder, which isn't the biggest seeder in the world, but I think it'll be quite a nice little addition and enable us to sow some of these fields. So it will go up to here. The Airhawk will move and will probably, I think, come down to here. I'm going to probably keep the Airhawk over here on this bit of land over here. So then it can do big field 13, it can do 15, it can do 16, you know, it can do the big fields over here. At a push it could come down and do field 6 and 4, although I've also got Amazoni Condor. I sold my existing Condor and I sold the Vaderstat from the main farm, because obviously on the main farm we've got the Great Plains seeder to do fields 2, 1, 2, 3 and 5. So I figured Condor, and I figured I'd get it in the lovely New Holland blue and yellow scheme. And again, I'm probably going to park that over here between field 11 and 14. So I'm going to grab this. Now, I don't know whether I've got all the right gear. I have got them seeded up. I did go and seed them. I got this big boy, this New Holland T9, another T9, because I figured we need something with a bit of grunt to it, because we are going to need to do some ploughing. So the Condor can live down here. I've brought the blue New Holland, obviously harvester, down here. because he's going to live down here as well. So you can see now the New Holland T9 fits in nicely with this, as does that cedar and the colour scheme. Can't unfortunately do any colour scheming additions onto the plough, that's the only problem. But anyway, I digress. So we need to get field 16 done. Where's this car going? Where's he going? Is he going straight on? Is he turning the corner? Right. Come on out. Come on. There we go. Trying to get these big bits of equipment around this map on some of these roads is not fun. It's a shame in some way regards. I know Stevie's doing the 4X Fenton Forest map, but apparently he's not going to make the roads any bigger, any wider. And I think if you're making a 4X map and you're making 4X fields, you're obviously going to promote people to need to use big equipment. And if you can't get it around the map because the road structure doesn't allow for big equipment to really travel, especially with traffic, you'll end up turning the traffic off. And then you kind of lose an element of the game. And I could really do with this guy getting out of me flipping way. Not that I'm a road hog or anything, but I hate slow drivers. And again, for the new 4X Fenton Forest map, maybe Stevie could have a look at increasing the traffic speed a little bit, maybe, of the AI. Cranking their speed up so they drive a bit faster on the road so they do get out the way. So we've got this field to do here, field 16. We'll just do him as a play course. I'm going to turn that silly message off because I don't like it. So field 16, headland, we will do, yes, we'll do headland, we'll do 3 passes, clockwise, we'll do turn radius, we'll do up and down, we'll do 24 metres. Wants to start there, we'll unfold him, we'll get this guy moved out of the way, get him lined up, and we'll let him plough this field. And then I can start doing some seeding and stuff on some of the other fields. I'll also get that horse pronto moved, and also that seed hawk. So start course at first waypoint, drive course. Now I haven't updated course play today. There has been an update for it over the Easter weekend. Something to do with pathfinding in a couple of the modes for vehicles, so I'll probably have a look at that at some point. Right, here's what I'm going to do before I get too carried away. Stop, driver. Let's get the old paint tool out. Shall we? Just don't worry, I will replow this. Excuse me, that was a sneeze. There's another one. One more and I get to go home sick. That's the law. You sneeze 3 times, you have to go home sick. Corner's done. I'm going to zoom around a bit, just do the corners. Let this guy go back and start where he should have started. Crate fields will be on this time. And this is how I get my nice round corners on my fields, by the way. I ought to also check he's got other settings, so turn on field is going to be deactivated. There should be an option to plough past field edge again in this version of course play. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. No. Stock course at first waypoint. Let's have a look. Plough past field edge. Where is that? It's supposed to be on one of these menus now. This one? Activated. There we go. Now they couldn't cram any more on that menu, could they? So anyway, this is going to put proper curved edges on my field. The field's not going to be any smaller. It's not losing anything. Well, it may lose a little bit. But it will make it easier to work once we've got the corners in place. So this guy will do that. Got the power this tractor has, so quite happy to let this guy do the work. Again, he's going to put a nice turn radius on here. Boom. We'll check. We'll probably need to do some lime spreading on this, because he will claim a little bit of land. So the field will get a little bit bigger. Just, it'll, I mean, fractionally bigger. About 1 metre wider overall on all the edges it'll gain. It'll gain 0.4, you know. Well, it's going to be 0.8 in it. Again, 0.4 at the bottom, at the top, at the sides, because of the way it works. Anyway, this guy's going to go and replough nice new edges for me. Meanwhile, I'm going to need a tractor of another type. Do I want to use that to fetch the Pronto? Where's my T8? He's hiding somewhere. He's there. He's got the yellow jobby job. I'll bring him down and let him grab the Pronto. Field 7, by the way, has been cultivated. It's no longer got grass planted on it. So we're going to go get in there, work that a little bit. Plant something on there. Good time as any to use the Porsche Pronto, I suppose. I also need to get, obviously, fields 1 and 3 replanted, which I can do in a few moments. That's it, I've got nowhere getting back to my truck now. My truck's stuck. Got nothing I can tab to at the shop. That's the end of my truck then. Right, what are we going to plant on field 7? New field 7. Should we do I don't know, sunflower? Get some sunflowers on field 7? Would that be appropriate? I did take advantage when I cultivated this to recurve the edges again. So these have now got proper turn radius edges. I only did it in one direction because I kind of messed up some of the corners the last time I did it, didn't I? Like that one. So yeah, this field is definitely better now, I do believe. Right. So let's put this guy into that mode for a start. We're not going to do any offsets this time, pal. So you're not going to need to worry about offsets. In fact, let's get rid of that altogether. Speed is okay. Unfold the doodle flip. Right, calculate current field's edge. Right, this is going to be field 7. New field edge. Right, so course generation, field 7. Headland, let's do 4 trips around. Counterclockwise, start working on up and down rows. Turn radius, up and down. Leave it like that. Start at first waypoint, drive course. This should keep him busy for a few hours. This is actually, this field probably would have benefited from having the condor on it, but we won't worry too much about that. We do need to make some money though, so I am going to have to do some sailing stuff in a bit. Just want to get some of these guys working for the man. He's going to work on the ups and downs first, and then he'll do the roundy bits. So it's a shame I couldn't make the Pronto, the design on that, yellow. That's a bit of a shame. I slipped up there, didn't I? Could have made that yellow, and then it would have been New Hollandish colours, because it is New Holland blue. Should have done an extra headland, shouldn't I? And then he wanted to do this silly. An extra headland would have removed this silly little short strip. Anyway, he's getting on and doing that. Right, we need... I want my 8R, because we're going to do some seeding. I know people would say, well, you've got the 7R down there on the Great Plains. Why don't you use that? Because I've got a new toy. The John Deere. You wait till you see this flipping thing in action. Once I've got it filled up, loaded up, seeded up. Have I, let's have a quick look. I haven't got any fertiliser on field 1. This will probably be the first time I don't prep the field fully before we go and harvest. Anyway, let's get this. Try and get this filled. I need to put the menu on. It takes liquid fertiliser. Should. Liquid fertiliser. Not going to be able to fill it with seed. That could be the issue. I might not be able to get seed into it, you know. Stevie's silo. Ah. Let's have a look at this. I don't know if I've got any seed in this side. Right, we've... This mod needs a bit of a fix. I think. Doesn't work quite as well as I would like. Yeah, I can't get seeds. Into this thing. Let me think. How can I do it? Placeable, I suppose. Seed station. Let's put it there, I think. Shall we? Maybe right on the corner here, as we go past this lamppost thing. See if we can fill up from there. I have used one of these seeders before, so I do know they do work. I just think, again, sometimes when the mod authors put the fill triggers, they overlap them rather than separating. I know they want realism, they don't want you filling up fertiliser from the, you know, trailer hitch, because that's not where the drum is on the machine. But at the same time, if it's too the game can't determine the difference. I'm struggling here again to get this. I'm sure I've had one of these fill before. First time using this specific seeder. I've used the smaller one. Also doesn't turn very well. It's got the worst turning circle of anything. Seeds. There we go. It's just really low. Yeah, so they've got the fill triggers stacked on top of each other, which isn't great. Anyway, we'll get this in action in a second. I'm going to be planting barley on field 1. I'm going to have to do a big barley harvest, I think. It's going to take ages to fill this up from these things. When people make these placeables, and placeable mods, why don't they make the fill rates higher? You know, really increase the fill rate so it's, you know, it's doing 1,000 litres or 2,000 litres a second or something. It would make life a lot simpler for us players. The last thing we want to be is spend 6 hours sat at a placeable refilling machinery. It's like with the water fill points and fill triggers. You know, got to increase the fill rate. While that's doing that, let's go find the New Holland, because I think he's finished. $7R. Just randomly sat in a field. I had him lime spreading. And I used a John Deere lime spreader. Bit like the Bradle. A leased one, just to test and see how it worked on the fields, and it worked quite well. In fact, I'm probably going to end up buying one. I'm going to bring this guy back down to the farm. Because what I then think I'll do, the Bradle that we've currently got down here on this farm, I'll probably reallocate that, I think, to the right, so you've finished. Has he done all the field? Yeah, he has. Good job. Stop. Fold that up. Stupid cranes. Right then. Right. Let's open this up. Look how big this cedar is. 27 metres, I believe, front to back. Bring that up a bit. Turn off these down the last couple of lanes. Course generation, field 1. 27 metres, up and down. We'll do up and downs. Right, start course at first waypoint. Drive the course. So this thing dwarfs the Great Plains cedar. Dwarfs it. And this ain't the biggest one. You can get a 36 metre version. Which I think is just even more insane. Yeah. The John Deere CCS seed delivery system. And as I say, they do come in. They come in an 18 metre option, a 27 metre option, and a 36 metre option. I went for the 27 because I'm greedy. So he's going to get that done. Right. Now, there is a couple of things I'm going to do. I'm going to grab... Not him. Him. I'm going to bring him to the main farm. I'm going to load him up with some stuff. We are going to do a bit of a Friday sale day today. We may as well. Get rid of some corn. Get rid of some wheat. There's me truck. Me poor truck. I play. Because if we sell some stuff, I can buy some more stuff. So, yeah, let's do some selling today as well. Because we're not going to be harvesting anything else this week. Now, we might get some stuff harvested over the weekend. Pop the covers off. Sugarcane has regrown. That's good. We'll be able to get that harvested as well fairly soon. You may have noticed I've put a path in down there. Look, I tend to use it as a bit of a shortcut route anyway, so I've thrown in a path while I was modifying and tweaking stuff. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is take a load of corn, I think. Oh. One hopper bin filled. So what's good pricing? Corn is good value. Well, not really good value. Grain elevator east. What else is good at grain elevator east? Not a lot. If I'm going anywhere then with corn, if we go Fenton Mill, $7.95 is a good price with some soybeans. So let's take some corn and some soybeans up to Fenton Mill. Tag it on the map. Let's see how much this makes us. Okay, I didn't have enough soybeans. That backfired on me a bit. I thought that was 425,000. I probably should have read that a little bit closer. Because now I'm not actually taking a full trailer load. I could have took twice as 200,000 litres of sunflower. That means we've got to plant some soybeans somewhere. If we've run out of soybeans, I need to get some soybeans seeded on a field. Can't be doing with running out of soybeans. Check our distinction for a drive. Mill might not be as far away as I thought it was. Built past the shop, you know. Yeah, truck definitely works better now. Fix the brakes. over here. Looking for me little beacon of hope. Little beacon of light. Although these trailers, generally speaking, don't like these types of tip points, do they? Where you have to go up a ramp. They tend to bottom out. Soybeans sold? Oh, there's a lot of them. Tightest exit point on the map if I want to go back the way I've just come. Hey ho, we made some money. Things are ticking along. So we'll go pick up the next load of stuff we're going to sell. I do like these trailers where I can definitely have, I can fill 2 different crop types. I think that's great. Really do. It's just nice if you've got 2 crop types that are good value going to the same place. Right, so what we're going to go for then, this time round, on our fill types. Double look, pricing, everything looks to be a bit woeful at the minute. What have I got the most of? Again, it's wheat really, isn't it? But the wheat prices are terrible. Unless we go up Port Northwest, which is a possibility. They'll pay me a decent amount for sunflower if I want to take a load of sunflower up there as well. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or just sell a lot of wheat. If I sell them 200,000 litres of wheat, that'll probably kill the price at that place. That Port Northwest. $100,000 in the front bin. Let's drop another 100,000 in the rear bin. Take this up and sell it. Make another nice little bit of money. Little bit of profitability. We need to employ a window cleaner, don't we? Those windows are filthy, Stevie. Filthy windows. You obviously don't have the cleanmywindows.com guy coming round. do we? Look at the state of them. They've never been clean. Never been cleansed since they were put in. Thousand litres of soybean wheat. Wow. This is going to Port Northwest. I'll get up there very quickly. That seeder's nearly done. The horse pronto should be done pretty smartish too, I would have thought. Can actually stop and make this gate now. Probably not the gate I should have come in. The gate I should have come in is probably that one. Or this one up here. Both bins on. Unload the rear one first. Then drop the front bin. So we'll get on nearly 150 grand for this delivery. Just under. Still not bad. Still not bad at all. It's going to be close, but I can punch it. Ooh. Horse pronto still seeding. Nearly finished. Perfect timing. Next delivery, I'd like to get over 1 million in the bank balance again today, if I can. Let's see, what do we need to sell to do that? What will get us nicely? Again, I wish I could see the prices. I wish the prices would stay when you're scrolling down. I wish those those two headers were fixed and it's only the sell points that would scroll. Sunflowers is the good thing. Fenton Mill for sunflowers. They want a lot. So, yeah. Do it. Fenton Mill. A lot. Now, it'd be interesting to see at 12 o'clock in the game today if my maintenance guy comes to work and services and fills up my vehicles, because he's not been doing it the last few days. So I've changed the time, and I've tried. He should have done it at 10 o'clock at night, but I think because I was fast forwarding and skipping through the night, he's not been doing it. So I've got him set to come in at noon now each day, and hopefully service the vehicles, fill them up. In which case, I hope he turns up today, because the true test will be that 7R, because that 7R needs a repair and it needs a refuel. So that'll be the tester on that one. And if not, then it's evident then that mod's not working, or some elements of that mod aren't working. It's cleaning the vehicles, it's washing them when they get mucky. My vehicles are definitely getting washed every day, but if it's not servicing and refueling them, it's not working as it should be. But it's impossible to contact the mod author now to find out what's going on with the mod, because, as I say, he's made them all, took them all off the Nexus and hidden everything because of mod theft. Because his mods kept getting stolen. Have a look. Have we got anything that... I don't think we've got anything that's due to be repaired, really. Nothing's below the 35% limit. The New Holland T9 is right on the limit. And drive up here and just stop the 8R before I go and do the delivery. Helper Finn has finished. He's missed some bits. Expected, I suppose. That type of cedar. As long as he's not missed great big chunks at the top of the field. He shouldn't do, because he's got plenty of room to turn around. If it was field 8, I'd be a bit more worried that he was planting. I'll either come over here. Supposed to be going to Fenton Mill. Right. Wasn't concentrating on what I was doing. Now I've got to drive miles to get to Fenton Mill. be down here. Sling a right at some point. Back to the store. Still, bearings, figure out where I am. Right, if we go down here, take a left, this will take us towards the shop, and then the mill is just up on the left. Yeah, I could have carried on down that road down there then as well, but I wasn't too sure of my bearings, because it's not, as I say, it's not very often we've been, despite all the episodes in the series, we've not really spent a lot of time in this part of the world, have we? Part of the map. We've tended to stay pretty close to the farm. Got to get this up here a bit more. Plenty of sunflowers going in. The truck's just a little bit off balance at this point in time. Look, it's just being supported by the truck. So the front wheels aren't actually in contact with the ground at this point. It's only the rear wheels that are driving. We've made over $1 million again. We're back into profit. All good. All good stuff. Drive back to the farm. I'll check the 7R, see if that has been fueled and repaired. I didn't really keep my eyes on the money to see if my money went down at all during the at 12 o'clock. That would be normally a good sign that he's purchased fuel for the vehicles. Obviously, repair costs for vehicles don't come out of your account until midnight, so I'd have to wait until midnight tonight to see if he's repaired anything. Although that New Holland was bang on the 35% limit, wasn't it? Go check the 7R. So we've got some new, as I say, some new toys to play with, some new equipment. Got stuff spread out around the map a bit now to help me work all these fields. Now we own the whole map. But all the other farmers are out of business. We'll see. I'll probably continue doing a bit more selling off of camera in a few minutes time, and then I'll bring you guys back for Saturday morning and see what we've got planned for the weekend, what the game is going to require of us. Right, what we're going to fill up with this time, what have I got a lot of, or an excess amount of? I've still got a lot of corn. Pricing is so bad. Grain elevator east. Oh, it should be in here somewhere. There it is. Oh, hop out of that quickly. Let's check the 7R, see if he's been refueled. He hasn't. He hasn't been refueled. So that mod isn't working. The service mod is not working. That's a bit of a shame. Let's look at the finances. Fuel. Is it under fuel? What does it? Fuel cost 1,612. What did I just buy? Does it tell me? I can't see. Can't see what we just paid. That's a bit of a flip. So it may have fueled some vehicles, but some vehicles might not be compatible. Some modded vehicles. At T8 now. I think he's done the whole field. We'll check. Oh, he's missed a bit there, look. Has he? On the corner, maybe. Let's go and have a look. It's just plough it. There's a little wedge here that needs to be ploughed, apparently. Anyway, we'll take this guy back, park him in the shed. We'll then grab the, like I say, I'll get the seed hawk over here moved. Park him. Right, we'll grab we'll grab the truck. There we go. Right, I'm going to take this up to the shop and up to the grain elevator east and sell 200,000 litres of corn. At this point in the episode, I'm going to say thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've gone ahead and clicked that like button during the video to let me know how much you've enjoyed it. I also hope you've left any questions, comments, suggestions or feedback in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, I sure hope you've gone ahead and click that subscribe button. I also hope you're going to share this video wherever you see fit. I've been CWATTYESO. This has been the Fenton Forest farm map by Stevie. And for now, from me, it's goodbye.